Boys, we are back. We're back. And I feel rusty. I feel a little rusty. For example, I've been recording this entire stream so far, and I don't need to be doing that. Normally, for these like stream intros, I have the recording turned off, so I'm not just wasting space on my computer, like recording the intro of the stream. I don't need to be recording the intro. Let me delete that footage actually. I feel rusty, okay? Can you blame me? It's been like, dude, it's been a while. It's been almost 3 weeks since we've live streamed. So I feel really, really rusty. I'm just going to quickly announce that I'm live on Facebook. I know. Gross. But I did make a Facebook page for like my gaming content. It's not like a personal Facebook page. It's not a like public Facebook page. It's not your normal average Facebook page where I'm posting AI slop and pictures of what me and the kids ate for dinner. It's literally just a page where I post clips from my stream, gaming content, and announce when I'm live. Cool. I just posted that to Facebook. So let me throw my phone on the charger here. Because I want to be a professional streamer. So we're going to go put my phone away. All right? I'm not going to use my phone actually. I'm going to treat this like I would treat my job. No phone at work. Anyways, actually, let me turn the music on. Dude, the menu music for this game, it's so good. It's perfect. It's beautiful. Nothing's better. Okay. Got my phone charging. Everything's good to go. Hollow Man, I appreciate the lurk. Thank you. I've missed you, brother. And yeah, we'll get into things. So, I really, really don't know how long tonight's stream is going to last. For those of you who don't know, we're going to basically just be playing the game until we crash. And my definition of a crash for tonight's live stream, for tonight's purpose, is going to be falling off the map, falling into water, falling into lava, anything like that. Because you can't turn off items in this version of Mario Kart. This is one of the older games, okay? They didn't they didn't have settings like turning off items or turning on sexy mode or taking off the character's clothes like you can do in the normal game, in the most recent game. You can't put Yoshi in a swimsuit like you can in Mario Kart World. That's just the limitations of being on the 3DS and not on the Switch 2. So, because we can't turn off the items, if we get hit by a blue shell, some people are going to say, oh, you crashed, end the stream. I can't prevent that. So my definition of a crash is going to be, like I said, falling off of the map, falling into lava, something like that. Start with Rainbow Road? No, that's a terrible idea. We would be ending the stream immediately, because that's exactly what I'm worried about, actually. It's like, I can do a good enough job myself, not falling off the map. Like, I trust my driving skills to not fall off the map. But, like, what if I am on Rainbow Road, and we're going through that loop, and we get blue shelled right at the top of the loop? We're gonna fall off the map just by gravity alone. Does bumping into walls count? I would say no. But I'll do my very best not to. You know, I crashed my car by running it into a telephone pole, so we're gonna at the very least try to avoid telephone poles in today's live stream. I think we go random courses. Because, like, if I get to pick which courses I'm playing, it would be too easy. I would just pick all of the courses that I'm safest at driving. I'd pick, like, Moo Moo Meadows, and then I can't fall off the map. It's physically impossible. So we'll go random, no teams, no rules. We jump straight into it. Let's get it. God, we got Yoshi. Yoshi falls to start. Okay. I think we're going to avoid these little waterfalls. It's too risky. Because, like, if we get lightninged while on those waterfalls, we're getting sent down into the void. I said that and then immediately went onto a waterfall. It's muscle memory. My muscle memory has me taking those shortcuts. I need to be safe. I need to be smart. Because I don't need to win. Winning doesn't matter at all. The stream doesn't end if I lose. The stream just ends if I crash. Oh, God. I've never been so scared. Okay. I've missed y'all so much, by the way. Can I just say that? So glad to be back on stream after 3 weeks of not live streaming. It sucked, dude. But at the same time, like, I needed a break. Specifically, that car crash had me fucked up from the wrist down to my chest. Oh, no. Yeah, that's coming for me. Gotta take him out with me. Okay, that's fine. We were never gonna get first after the blue shell, but we almost got passed by Waluigi. We almost got third. That's a rough start, actually. To not get first place there sucks. Also, where did my... Pause. Where did my notification go?
He lives.
There it is. Oh, did we not get the notification because it happened during my stream starting soon screen? I'm so sorry. I always feel bad when people, like, follow me or sub during the stream starting soon screen because there's no notifications during that section of the stream. I'm so sorry. Thank you for the sub, by the way. Thank you. I appreciate it. I am somehow alive. We can talk about it a little bit, especially because it was already kind of discussed in my Discord server. So it's not like I'm really exposing myself or really sharing any private details that haven't already been shared online. But it is kind of crazy that I'm as okay as I am. As I was just discussing, my wrist was pretty fucked up. I had a sprained wrist, and my chest was, like, comically bruised. So, I don't know if anyone's ever seen those pictures of, like, someone takes a blank cartoon character, like, almost like a stick figure. Or, like, just a blank... I don't know how to describe it besides cartoon character. And then they draw on the cartoon character, like, where they got tattoos, or where they've experienced trauma, or maybe where they have fetishes. And they usually color in the cartoon character with those descriptors. So, like, for me, my cartoon character would be blank for tattoos, because I have no tattoos. My cartoon character would be pretty much blank for trauma. I can confidently say I don't really have any trauma. And then for fetishes, it would be my elbows. I'm just kidding. Don't touch my elbows. That's fucking gross. My actual fetish would be thighs. But, like, if you took one of those cartoon characters that you colored in... Oh, we gotta be careful with this track. The stream could end literally right here. This is a tricky one. If you took one of those cartoon characters that you colored in, and made the theme of that cartoon character, where did Caleb get bruised during his car crash? It would be an almost comical line across my chest where the seatbelt was. Like, I had a diagonal line just across my chest that was black and blue from where my body slammed into the seatbelt. And again, we can talk a little bit more about it. I'll explain in some detail exactly how it happened, because we already kind of talked about it on the Discord server. So for those of you who don't know, I have had seizures in the past that I've usually done a pretty good job of mitigating through medication. It first started back in like 2019, 2020, and then I got put on medication 4 seizures that stopped them from happening. And this is actually one of the questions I got on my Discord, is like, well, why were you driving if you know you have seizures? Because I didn't have any seizures while on this medication. Alright, I'm not an idiot. Alright? Nor am I, like, an unsafe, selfish person that would put other people on the road, let alone myself, at risk while driving. So I was on this medication. And it's been a long time. Like I said, 2019, 2020. I'm gonna honestly just skip over a lot of the details because it's been over 7 years of my life. And also it'd be kind of boring to go into the nitty-gritty of all the doctor's visits I've done, the MRIs, the EKGs, the EEGs, the blood work. Like, going into all that detail not only would be a little personal, but it would just be a little boring. However, what's important to know is that I got on medication for my seizures, and while I was on the medication for my seizures, I did not have seizures. That's why I felt comfortable driving. That's why, you know, I did not see a problem living the life that I was living. The seizure that I had recently was the first one that ever happened while I was on medication. And it just so happened to have... unluckily, it happened while I was driving. So that's kind of terrible timing. And it's definitely a shame. You still have that clip of you passing out on stream? That was hilarious. It definitely exists. I think it's like it's the second most viewed clip on my Twitch channel right now. Behind like a really, really old Counter-Strike clip from like 2017, 2018. No, that clip exists somewhere out there. But yeah. So I was driving my car home from work about 3 weeks ago, and I had a seizure while driving. And thankfully, I didn't hit any other cars on the road. I didn't run into like a house full of a family of 4. Instead, what just happened is my car kind of veered off the side of the road and ran into a telephone pole. And there, like I said, are some things about the situation that are very lucky. The fact that I did not interrupt a family of 4's dinner by crashing a 2001 Camry into their dinner table, you know? Mom, dad, and the kids are having pizza, and the next thing you know, 2001 Camry has just split their dinner table in half. That would kind of suck, and I would have felt really bad. I also would have felt like an asshole if I ran into another car on the road. So the telephone pole, probably the best case scenario. Additionally, I think I lucked out in the fact that I was unconscious, if that makes sense. Like, I didn't regain consciousness, I didn't come to until after the crash had already happened and my car had come to a stop. Because at least this is what other people have told me, the act of being unconscious actually helps you take less like bodily damage in a car crash compared to being tensed up and having your body in that very rigid state. If you're loose and not tense, you are basically going to be injured less. And that's what some of the doctors told me as well, which was nice. That was good. Whereas, I guess, like, there is a universe, there's a hypothetical, where I could have passed out, woken up before the crash, and then crashed. And that would have sucked worse. So I guess, like, the fact that I was unconscious and kind of ragdolled during the crash caused me to have less injuries during the crash. Which, you know, while it doesn't sound like a positive, it's definitely not great that my body just went ragdoll while driving. That's what caused the crash in the first place. At least I was less injured than if I tensed up. It's also probably why I had a crazy seatbelt bruise across my chest. Like I said, it was almost comical. Like, a literal freaking line, like a diagonal line of black and blue skin across my chest. And that's probably because all of my weight just went into the seatbelt. I wasn't able to stop any of the force with my arms or my legs. I was just full ragdoll into the seatbelt. How's your job been to you in regards to everything? Honestly, really nice. The job has been better than I could have expected, considering the circumstances. My supervisors have all been super accommodating and understanding. And it was a little worrisome at first for me because I know just working multiple full-time jobs now and also working in the hiring field. I mean, as you know, brother Brandon, I have literally hired people before, and I know with certain positions, when hiring them, a question I've had to ask people and a requirement of the position people oftentimes are applying for is that they have to have a driver's license. And because I knew that from the employer's perspective, from the interviewer's perspective, I immediately got worried from my perspective as the employee that I was going to be out of a job. Because, for those of you who don't know, in the state of Pennsylvania, the state I live in, if you have a seizure while driving, you immediately, by law, lose your license for 6 months. So I don't have a license right now. And therefore, I was really, really nervous that I was going to lose my job. Because the first thing I thought about was, what if my job is a position that requires you to have a license? Like, I've worked those types of jobs before. I've hired people for those types of jobs before, where it requires you to have a license. And I couldn't remember. I physically could not remember when I signed the contract for my position and when I applied for my position if having a driver's license was a requirement. Thankfully, it isn't. Oh no! I just need to avoid being bumped off. We need to stay, like, in the center of the map as much as possible. I would love to not end the stream right now. The red shells are going to work as a really nice defense right now. I don't like hearing Donkey Kong behind me because he's a... You know what I predicted was going to happen at the beginning of the stream? It literally just happened. Alright, we'll finish this race out. That's crazy. I literally predicted we're going to get hit by an item at the top of the loop in Rainbow Road and fall. Like an unavoidable crash. We got hit by a green shell at the top of the loop, and gravity sent us back down. It's like when you... Okay, so when I used to play this game with friends on the bus ride to and from school, I would purposefully put bananas at the top of that loop. So if they hit the banana, gravity would send them falling back down and out of the map. That's fucking insane. It's okay, we won't actually end the stream but we are going to stop playing Mario Kart. I'll at least be honorable about that. We can keep the stream going a little bit longer, though, by doing a couple things I've been meaning to do. For example, I need to make my stream schedule for the next week. Clickbait, I know. I'm scamming. No, so to finish my story before I got literally destroyed. for my job, having a driver's license is not a requirement. I just need a way to get to work. So, my wife has been driving me to work. Shout out. I mean, thankfully, it's kind of on the way for her. So that's nice. I appreciate her greatly. But, yeah. Dude, they tried to do it to me again. They sent another green shell backwards. I'm getting destroyed right now. This is actually insane. This is actually insane. Alright. I wanted to blow her up at the top of that corkscrew and send her flying back down. Cool. It's good that you still have a job and she can take you to work. Yeah. Oh, that's so sad though that we just got destroyed on Rainbow Road. Sent flying out of the map. Yeah. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's rough. It sucks that I don't have a license. It sucks that I no longer have a car, but I guess the car doesn't matter because I don't have a license. Like, it still sucks though. Like having my car be completely totaled and losing an entire car is definitely a big hit financially. Losing my license sucks, and not being able to drive myself anywhere sucks. And while carpooling with my wife is great, love her, love spending more time with her, it's definitely strenuous to try to coordinate things. Like, for example, doctor's appointments and neurologist appointments since the car crash have been difficult because, like, she has her own job and relying on her is difficult. What the fuck is going on? Are they just flying fucking Apache helicopters over our house right now? I don't know if the microphone's picking that up. That's so fucking loud. Caught you?
Yeah.
What the fuck is I don't know if the microphone's picking this up. This is fucking crazy. Okay, apparently the chat can't hear it. It's so fucking loud. I don't feel like ending the stream yet, so we are scamming. We're gonna play Balloon Battle. And you can't stop me. That's crazy though. I can't believe we only got 30 minutes in this stream before. Got the unluckiest thing possible. Literally the unluckiest thing possible happened to us. Yeah. So I don't know. It's been rough. All around, it's just kind of an L. Like, we have less money. We have less vehicles. And I have less license. I want some good items here. Why is the game giving me green shells? Mario. Oh my god. Okay. Alright, that's fine. I just wanted a good item and now we can go attack people. So yeah, I don't know, man. It sucks. I really wanted to return to streaming sooner than now. Like, I've been missing streaming and making videos and just interacting with chat. But even still, my wrist hurts. My chest feels mostly better. Like, my wrist sucks, bro. Like, I'll be honest with y'all. When they told me I had a sprained wrist, I was expecting them to, like, give me a, like, cast or a brace or something, and then they didn't. And I guess, you know, that was silly of me to expect, you know, American healthcare, expecting them to do anything for me for free was a bold thought. And maybe I should have gone out and bought, like, a brace myself. but I didn't, because I'm cheap. And we just discussed, like, I'm broke now. I lost an entire vehicle. I'm very broke. But I'm starting to regret not buying the brace, because it's been 3 weeks, and this wrist still hurts like a bitch. For, like, the first week after the car crash, I was basically bedridden. And it helps that I have a sit-down job, or else working would have been a near impossibility as well. Thankfully, I only missed 1 day of work from the car crash, which is kind of crazy to say out loud. Like, I don't know, kind of crazy. And yeah, I don't know, bro. It's been a bummer. I was definitely sad to have to, like, take a break from streaming for so long. But if anything, I think a car crash might be the most valid excuse. Hopefully everyone's been well, though. Also, can we just talk about the fact that this is, like, the original Battle Royale? This was Fortnite before Fortnite existed. This was Fall Guys before Fall Guys existed. This was Fall Guys before Fall Guys ruined their game. Anyways, I think after we play this this balloon battle out, once we win, I should clarify, I'm probably gonna end the stream with making our stream schedule for the next week, and also talking a little bit about some fun ideas I have, because oh god, she's got star power. Little freak. I just want to finish her off. That sounded a little wrong. But you know, there's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with finishing a woman off. That's what she deserves. It's 2026. Women deserve to finish too. Alright. But yeah, we'll end the stream, just to get a little bit more content out of the stream, by making our stream schedule and by discussing some of the ideas I have for content over the next couple weeks. I'm also finally gonna share with y'all the game we're gonna play as our next Let's Play, our next series on stream, which is exciting. Anyways, we'll call it there. Maybe it's a good thing I'm ending the stream early today, because I am in a little bit of pain. My wrist hurts still. And another thing I've been dealing with, it's like everything that could be going wrong in my life is going wrong in my life. I have to get a tooth extracted, both because it's causing me nasal issues, but also because it's causing me tooth issues. But, like, this is something I only learned recently when I went to the dentist and got x-rays out of my mouth. Apparently, I have, like, as they worded it, I'm not exaggerating, alright? I'm not using, you know, I'm not gaslighting, is what I'm trying to say. I am literally using the words the dentist said from their own mouth. I have extremely long roots for my teeth, and one of my molars has apparently gotten infected, which is causing me to not only have a tooth infection, but a sinus infection, because it's all the way up in my sinuses. Sorry if this is TMI, but also, like, I don't give a fuck. You know, I feel like that's one thing y'all have learned about me in my time streaming and making content, is I don't try to sugarcoat my life. I feel like other streamers, they try to treat their stream as almost like an Instagram page, where every picture has to be perfect, every live stream has to be perfect, every caption has to be perfect, everything I say about myself and present about myself has to be perfect. Fuck that. I'm the exact opposite. Like, my stream is a literal transparent POV into what it is to be a poor, sad, white American. Truthfully. Bragging about his long tooth game. Yeah, literally. So, not only did I get into this car crash, which has cost me so much money, and I lost an entire vehicle, I have all these hospital bills to pay now, but also I have a sinus infection that bled into a tooth infection because the roots of my teeth are so long that they're like in my sinuses and I need to get the tooth removed. And it just sucks. Like, it's caused me constant headaches and like sinus problems lately. So maybe it's not a bad thing that we have to end the stream soon. But anyways, let me open up Photoshop so we can start making our stream schedule for the next week. And then we'll also discuss some of our plans. Yeah. But I guess that's what I'm trying to say. Like, other live streamers, you would never hear them admit they have a tooth infection. In fact, you'll probably never even see that type of shit because they've already plastered veneers on their teeth. Their teeth look like little fucking chiclets. They got that Mr. Beast effect. You ever see Mr. Beast thumbnails? His teeth look so fake. Like ceramic goddamn fucking stick-ons. He got them stick-on teeth. Like, holy shit.
Welcome back, Caleb. Sorry about your long teeth.
It's okay. It's just causing me sinus problems. I appreciate you, brother. Fuck me. That's what I'm gonna be known as forever now. I'm just gonna be known as the long tooth guy. I can't. Sorry. I give brain so good. My teeth go from my mouth to the back of my head. Sorry. Where the fuck is this file? Sorry, I can't. I'm laughing so much I can't even find the file I'm trying to open. Where's my streaming schedule template? There's the template. Alright. And then I think what I'm gonna do is we'll close our 3DS capture software and we'll just put some like music on in the background. Oh my god, what did I click? I clicked the wrong thing. Fuck Windows 11, bro. I accidentally clicked. I clicked new desktop. No, that's not what I wanted to do. Fuck off, Windows 11. I hate Windows 11 with such a burning passion. I want y'all to know that. Holy shit. Let's make a new desktop. No, how about let's fucking not. I'm so annoyed with Windows 11. You know, with every Windows update, it just makes me more and more want to switch to Linux, truthfully. Alright. Let's get some Mario Kart music playing in the background. Cool. Let's put this playlist on shuffle. That way it doesn't just play every song in order. Beautiful. Alright. Windows 11 is held together with string cheese and chewing gum. Wait, you didn't even say string cheese. You just said string. I added in the cheese. That's an improv. I'm just improving chat messages. Yeah, fuck Windows 11. Me and all my homies hate Windows 11. Guys, can I be honest with you? I'm actually so sad it only took half an hour to crash in Mario Kart. That hurt my ego a little bit. And I know it was entirely bad luck. It wasn't my fault at all. Literally unavoidable. But it's still so sad. That shit got me sad, bro. Anyways, yeah, so let's see what we want to do for the next couple days. Well, today... What day is it today? February 12th. Thursday, February 12th. We played Mario Kart DS for like 30 minutes until I crashed. I guess I can change the stream title. Because, at this point we're not playing games anymore. I'm just changing the stream title to I Crashed. Update. Alright. I crashed. That's the new stream title. Oh, man. Good night. Hey, have a nice night. Thank you for stopping by. Yeah, I don't know. I'll be so honest with y'all, though. I was definitely struggling with just some of the pain from the car crash, and then this sinus infection / tooth infection. I feel like for the last 3 weeks, I've gotten very little sleep. Because what I've been trying to do is go to bed at a relatively good time and get like 8 to 12 hours of sleep a night. Problem is, I am being woken up constantly and getting arguably no sleep because I'm just constantly in pain. Like, I think that's what sucks the most. Sure, the car crash sucks. Having this like sinus infection / tooth infection sucks, but just the constant pain is, I think, worse than all of that, because it is quite literally a constant, as I just described it. Like, it is something that doesn't go away, and I'm just so worn down by always being in pain. And I've been trying to mitigate it with like ibuprofen and Advil, but that can only do so much. So I'm really hoping that once I don't know, recover from this wrist issue, like once my sprained wrist goes away, once my chest pain goes away, and once I get this tooth extracted, like, I'll be able to get a good night's sleep again. And I'll have more energy again. Because that was a big reason I took 3 weeks off of streaming for this car crash and this tooth issue. Is I just felt like I had no energy. And I felt like I wasn't myself. Like, I didn't want to turn on a stream and just look like a miserable piece of shit and be wincing through pain the entire time. I thought ibuprofen was the same as Advil. Maybe it is. I think it is. I'm taking like Tylenol and Advil. I think you're right though. I don't know. I'm just, whatever you can buy over the counter, I'm taking a healthy dosage of that. I'm not overdoing it. Like, I'm taking 1 pill of each a day. But at the same time, I kind of wish the ER would have given me like a real painkiller, because this sucks. Like, I'm in a lot of pain. However, I understand that like legitimate painkillers have some nasty side effects and can be very addictive, so maybe it's a good thing that I didn't get prescribed something that I don't necessarily need. Because right now, I'm managing it. But for the first week or two, I was struggling. Like, admittedly, I'll be honest with y'all. Like, the first week or two after the car crash, I was just in constant pain. Almost bedridden from the pain, not necessarily from the injuries I sustained from the car crash. Like, I could walk around with a sprained wrist. That doesn't fucking stop me from getting out of bed. The pain was stopping me from getting out of bed. So, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just been rough, and I'm hoping over time it'll get better. I don't think I have an icon for the game we're playing tomorrow. This is exciting. Alright. Exciting. So, tomorrow, we're playing a game that I haven't played in 2 years. Which is a little exciting. I need to find a good icon for it. No, don't save as a WebP file. Oh my god. WebP files are the bane of my existence. You know what? Just open image in a new tab and I'll save it with snipping tool as a PNG. Fuck it. I'll do it myself. Fuck it, we'll do it live. Fuck it, we will do it live. Give me 1 second, boys. We're saving this logo real quick. So, this will kind of lead into a new series I want to start on live, which is aptly titled Gaming Relapse, where I'm gonna play games that I haven't played in years. And at the end of that live stream, we're gonna decide whether or not it was worth it or not. Whether or not, basically, we should play the game again or uninstall it and not touch it. Because there's a lot of games that I used to play countless hours of. Like, there's games that we played years of our lives just dedicated to. Like, I'm thinking back to the times of 2020, 2021, 2022, where Valorant was the most streamed game on my Twitch account. Those 3 years straight. And now I haven't touched it since like 2023. I haven't touched that game in years. So I want to start this new series called Gaming Relapse, where we relapse on games like Overwatch, which I also have not played in 2 years. And at the end of the stream, we'll decide, are we going to keep it installed or are we going to uninstall it again? Overwatch, I have a feeling, is not going to survive. I don't think we're going to relapse on Overwatch. But I forgot they dropped the 2. It's just Overwatch now. But tomorrow, we're playing Overwatch. And we're playing with a couple friends. They added a jetpack cat. Yeah, I know, I heard. That's kind of why I want to play it, because I want to try out some of these new characters. We're going to be playing with a couple friends. Specifically, my dearest brother, Luke. If anyone else wants to play, hit me up. I don't know how long we're going to play. Luke said he couldn't get online until late. And therefore, because he's not able to play until late, probably only play for a couple hours. That's okay. Again, I should probably mitigate how much I'm streaming, since I'm still trying to recover from the car crash and everything. Like, it might be a couple weeks until you see me do a 6, 8, 10-hour stream. Like, it'll be a hot minute until we get back into those types of live streams. And then on Saturday, Valentine's Day, I'm finally going to be playing that series that I've been hinting at for what feels like 2 months now. For almost 2 months, I have been teasing y'all with a new Let's Play, a new game that we're gonna be kind of grinding out. Though that might not even be the best word, because this is a game we could probably beat in 2 streams. And let me save a picture of it real quick so I can add it to our... little folder here. And it's going to be New Super Mario Bros. 2. I gave a lot of hints. I said it was going to be a 3DS game. And I really, really have a lot of love for this game. I know a lot of people talk shit on this game. A lot of people think it's one of the worst New Super Mario Bros. Games. I disagree. I actually really, really love this game. And I've just been addicted to playing games on my 3DS and DS. Like, ever since I got this capture card for the 3DS, I've wanted to do nothing more than live stream games from our 3DS. Playing games on physical hardware makes me a harlot. And now that we have a capture card for this thing, I've just been addicted to it. So our next Let's Play that we're starting on stream is New Super Mario Bros. 2. If I could type properly. Oh my god, I'm having a stroke. Everything's okay. Everything is okay. And we're gonna do that on Valentine's Day. That... We'll do like midday. I got another short stream. I'm trying not to push myself since the car crash. So a lot of short streams since our return. Were you able to advance? Sorry, I missed some chat messages. I was reading them out of order. Were you able to advance your Pokemon Red and Green copies for the Shiny Hunt? I was. And we're going to get back into Shiny Hunting very soon. So far, 2 out of 3 of those copies are ready to be Shiny Hunted. I just need 1 more copy to make it to Celadon City. Does Photoshop not support WebP? I don't think it does. At least I've always had issues with it. I could update my Overwatch. No, like I said, I think one of the reasons I was willing to play Overwatch tomorrow is because we have people to play with, so I'm definitely down to game with people. The more the merrier. I tried to play Overwatch so many times back in the day, but I suck so badly. I have some funny moments with the hamster, though. There's so many new characters now, like, I worry I'm going to be lost. But maybe there'll be a character I like. I will say, one thing I'm looking forward to is they added these, like, new hero unlockable abilities, like these passive abilities. And it has reignited my love for Mei. Because Mei was my main in Overwatch 1. My favorite thing to do was just freeze people. And then they took that out in Overwatch 2. But now you can do it again as a passive. So maybe I'll become a Mei main again. I don't know. We'll see. I like Super Mario Bros. 2. I also enjoyed New Super Mario Bros. 2. I think it gets hate because it was released the same year as New Super Mario Bros. U. Yeah, I don't know. And I honestly, the reason I mentioned my love for this game is because I think it's better than New Super Mario Bros. U. Genuinely. Like, I'm very excited to play this game. I think it's gonna be a playthrough that is well worth our time. I'm not gonna 100% the game because I've already 100% the game in my free time. Like, when I was in high school. Whenever that game came out, I think I was in high school. Ugh. I feel old. But because I've already 100% this game once in my life, we're probably not going to 100% New Super Mario Bros. 2. That's fine. That's fine. Everything's fine. Speedrun? We'll practice speedrun strats. And then... what do I want to do for the last stream on the schedule? I mean, realistically, we could maybe add 2. Here's my thought. I could try to stream after work. One of those days. One of them days. Ooh. Could do Wednesday. Wednesday into Thursday. I don't hate that. This music is pumping. Okay, give me a second. We could do one stream after work. I know it's risky, because in the past, when I try to stream after work, I usually cancel, because I come home from work and I just want to pass out. But Wednesday would be my last day of work before having off again. And therefore, I'm less likely to pass out because I know I don't have to work the next day. So if I do Wednesday, what February date is that? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday the 18th. And then we can also stream Thursday. Let's not add Thursday on the list yet, actually. Because I don't know what I'm going to play that far ahead. Let's just keep it to 4 games. Let's keep it at 4 games. We'll do Wednesday, February 18th. And I'm happy with that. Question is, what do we want to play? Truthfully, I don't know. I'm actually open to suggestions. I'm torn. See, there's a couple games we genuinely could play, because I want to start this whole like gaming relapse series, and therefore there's a couple games we could relapse on, like Valorant, or we could try relapsing on like Minecraft Sky Wars. But I also don't want to overdo it with the relapse series. Like, it's a funny gimmick, but I only want to do that like once a week or once every 2 weeks. I don't want to do it back to back. Like, I don't want to do it twice in this schedule. We could just play New Super Mario Bros. 2 again, honestly. I'm kind of down with playing New Super Mario Bros. 2 back to back. Because, like I said, this is a game we could probably beat in 2 streams. Maybe not if both streams are short, like 2 to 4 hours. But fuck it, we'll play it in like 3 streams. Okay, I don't care. That way you can knock it out somewhat quickly. Yeah, I'm honestly kind of down with that. I'm glad we're on the same page, actually. You know what? Me and you, we think so alike. It's kind of hot. Sorry. Just duplicate that layer. And then move it down here. Am I stupid? What am I not understanding? Why is it dragging both? I'm having a stroke. Oh my god, I was actually having a stroke. Dude. It's okay. We had a car crash. We had a little bit of a car crash. We had a little bit of a tumble, and I'm allowed to make some mental errors as a result. Jesus Christ, something's wrong with me, though. I just forgot how Photoshop worked for a second. Because I worked that day, I wouldn't be able to stream until the evening when I get home from work. And it would have to be a short stream because I work. So, apologies that every stream on the schedule is going to be a short stream. But I want to go a little easy on myself since the car crash, and I don't want to push myself too much. I also want to focus heavily on getting back into the swing of things when it comes to like posting shorts on TikTok, YouTube, Instagram, things like that. And I want to try to get back into making long form content, because last year I only posted one long form video. This year I would like to do more than that. It'd be kind of cool if I could post more than one video, so yeah. This will give me more time to work on non-live stream content if our live streams are a little bit shorter next couple days. But that brings up actually a really, really good point. And something I wanted to talk about before we actually end the stream. I know I'm dragging it out, but in my defense, I didn't expect to crash 10 minutes into the stream and have to end the stream right away. Let me open up Microsoft Paint like I'm fucking... Why did opening up Microsoft Paint stop my music? Oh, wait. Why did the music stop? The music stopped because I don't... What? The music stopped because it doesn't have internet? That's not possible. I'm literally streaming. I have internet right now. What do you mean? The playlist is acting as if I have no connection. But obviously I have connection because I have stream software. I'm live. Unless I'm gaslighting myself, unless I'm maybe I'm going crazy. Maybe I'm hallucinating. Maybe I'm not live. What the fuck happened? Alright, we're just gonna refresh the playlist. The problem with refreshing the playlist, though, is it might repeat songs now. Because the shuffles now restarted. Because the shuffles restarted, it might shuffle the same songs we've already listened to. That's annoying. Whatever. Who cares? Anyways, we're gonna pull out a classic pirate software move here, which is MS Paint on a black background. And I just want to talk about some of the content I want to start doing. So, I know a lot of streamers talk about this. They almost talk about it incessantly to the point where, as a viewer, it's probably annoying to have to listen to. But it is good advice from a streamer to another streamer. And therefore, it's something that I'm going to try to start doing more in 2026. And that's to not just stream for the stream, but to stream for like a video, or at the very least stream for like a clip. And that's tough for me because I pride myself in being a very genuine, transparent, honest person. I mean, we were talking about my long teeth today. So I don't want to just become this disingenuous streamer who's always doing something for a clip or always doing something for a YouTube video. But I do want to start making more streams that are more appealing to more people. So that's actually why I'm doing this relapse series, because I think it could be a good YouTube video. It's also why I want to start posting more videos only to my Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, because that'll hopefully convince more people to become Twitch subscribers and YouTube members. And with more Twitch subscribers and YouTube members, maybe I can start doing this more as like a part-time job and less as a hobby. And then I can dedicate more time to streaming and content creation, which would be awesome because I want to dedicate more time to this. However, I just want to go over like some ideas I had for this year, and some streams that I plan on doing. And some of these you guys have already heard about. We've already talked about it. The two I'm going to put at the top that are guaranteed we're doing is when, and you have to forgive my handwriting. My handwriting's already bad in real life, and then with a mouse and keyboard, it's terrible. Win 25 Minecraft I wrote mine. Mini games. So we've talked about that before on stream. It's something we practiced at least 3 times on live. I've been practicing a handful of different mini games over the last couple months. We will just boot up a live stream and like practice Bed Wars or practice Belief. And it's because very, very soon, probably within the next month, I'm going to be doing a live stream where, and it's going to take a while. It's probably going to be at least an 8-hour live stream where I want to win 25 different Minecraft minigames in one live stream. So yeah, that's something I've been planning on doing for a while. Something I'm very excited about. And then another stream I've been planning. Oh my god, it's escaping me. It literally was just in my brain and now it's gone. Oh, that's the worst feeling. Like just complete brain fog. What was the other one? No way, I forgot. This is impossible. This is crazy. This is the worst feeling ever. I hate when this happens. Whatever, we'll come back to it. Someone in the chat might remember before I remember, because we these two I've talked about. How did I forget? I don't know. I actually don't know. That's crazy. Okay, anyways. So, we have the Relapse series. Such a giant G. We have the Gaming Relapse series that I'm going to start doing and making videos out of. Additionally, some of those Gaming Relapse videos are going to turn into kind of bigger videos where if I like a game enough to continue playing it, it might become a series instead of a one-time video. Like, I suspect I'm not gonna love Overwatch enough to keep it installed. Overwatch will probably be like a one-time stream and a one-time video. But other games, maybe we'll keep playing and make an entire series out of. Additionally, I want to do some streams where I'm almost like kind of like doing a challenge in a way. So, oh, I remember what we were going to do. Sorry. We're backtracking. Actually, we're backtracking. It was a 12-hour stream that I've been hyping up for a while. And the 12-hour stream was going to be once we hit like 1,000 followers, or maybe I'll do it as like a channel point reward, because 1,000 followers might be too far away. It might take too long. So maybe channel points would be a little bit easier to unlock. A 12-hour live stream, it gives you guys a community incentive. A 12-hour stream of winning, I guess winning is not the best word, like playing every Mario Kart Nitro track. And the reason I specify Nitro track is because to play every Mario Kart track would take well over 12 hours nowadays. But if we only do the Nitro tracks, that would be about 12 hours. Because, like, just Mario Kart 8 Deluxe alone takes, like, over 4 hours now. And that's one game in the series. But if you just do the Nitro tracks, for those who don't know, Nitro tracks means, like, original. So, for example, like, Yoshi Circuit exists in 4 different Mario Kart games. Instead of having to play Yoshi Circuit 4 times, we'd only have to play it once in the first game it appears in, and then we don't have to play it again. This is a 12-hour stream I've talked a lot about, playing every Mario Kart track. That's something I either want to do when I hit 1,000 followers, or when I decide to do, like, a community channel point incentive. Speaking of 12-hour streams, another one I've kind of talked about is a 12-hour stream where we play a different game every hour. I don't know how to word this. Such terrible handwriting. 1 hour per game. And we let a wheel decide what game we're going to play each hour. And then, obviously, we have some challenge streams that I've wanted to do. I've talked before about, like, doing a 777 challenge, which is 7 games, 7 wins, 7 in a row. And you can do that in multiple different facets. So that could be like Minecraft minigames. I have to play 7 different Minecraft minigames, win all 7 of them, 7 in a row. And if I lose, it resets. So let's say I play Bed Wars and win. That's 1 win. Hunger Games, 1 in the chamber. Spleef. I win Minecraft. I'm blanking on Minecraft minigames. I win Minecraft Hunger Games duos, but then I lose on Minecraft Sky Wars. I lose Minecraft Sky Wars. Then it resets and we have to start from scratch again. Hunger Games, Bed Wars. But I just lost on Spleef. Start again. You have to win 7 in a row. And that 777 challenge could apply not only to like Minecraft, but also like genres of video games, like racing games. I have to win 7 racing games in a row. It could be like Mario Kart 8 Deluxe, Mario Kart World, Sonic Racing Cross Worlds, Crash Team Racing. So that could be a fun one. And then I'm running out of space here on the screen. But oh, yeah. One of the last ones I'll talk about, and then we can probably end the stream here soon. I want to do more like game show and community stuff. I mean, I've talked about it before, but I would love to host like my own reality game shows and like community events. I think it'd be so much fun. It'd just be a lot of work. So this one, we'll put like more of a like an orange question mark next to it, because that's the least likely to happen. Yeah. Lots of fun content ideas for the future. I feel like there's still one that's escaping me. I feel like there's still... I feels like there was an idea that I had that we just talked about in a recent stream. And it's escaping me. Give me one moment. I might have written it down on a doc file. Let me see if I can find that real quick. This is our last stream schedule. Oh yeah, we were supposed to do the Minecraft minigame challenge on the last stream schedule. It's the we found it. Oh my god, I accidentally found it. The Mario Kart World 500 lap challenge. That we're doing for sure. Mario Kart World 500 lap challenge. Okay. Okay. We have ideas. We have a lot of ideas now. I like this. I like this a lot. I'm very happy with this, actually. Alright. And then, one thing I have talked about is the theme of this year is going to be finishing games that I either started in the past and never beat, or I have played in the past, but I've never played on stream. That's why we are specifically playing... you open my taskbar. I hate Windows 11 so much. I want you to open my taskbar, and half the time it doesn't. Sorry. Let me calm down. Try to be a more peaceful person. That's why we're playing New Super Mario Bros. 2, because I've played it before, like in high school, but I've never played it on stream. That's why another game we are playing this year, that's on the schedule, is Bravely Default. Because we started it last year, but we haven't finished it. Those are going to be two common themes you see me kind of replicate through the games we decide to add onto our stream schedule. They're going to be games we either need to finish, or games I've played in the past, but I've never streamed in the past. And that's what I want to do a lot in 2026. 2027, probably going to be the year where we finally start playing new games, like brand new for me and you. But there is one new game that I want to play. It might have to wait, though. Yeah, we have too much on the schedule right now. There is at least one new game I want to play this year, but it's going to wait. I'm probably going to push it off to like May, maybe June. And because it's going to wait, I'm not going to spoil what it is yet. I'll give you something to dream about. But anyways, I think I've stalled long enough. Probably going to end the stream here soon. I appreciate all y'all. Sorry this was such a short stream. I did not expect to crash so early. I blame it on Rainbow Road, bro. Fuck Rainbow Road. All my homies hate Rainbow Road. But we'll be back tomorrow. And I'm very excited for that. So, thank y'all for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your night. And I think I need to go practice Overwatch. I need to go, at the very least, head into the range. Is that what it's called in Overwatch? Is it called the range? Or is that Valorant? Whatever the practice area is in Overwatch, I need to go check out some of these new characters. So I'm not going into the game completely blind and getting, like, bamboozled when an enemy surprise attacks me. Training. Yeah, we need to go into training. That's what I'm going to do off camera between tonight and tomorrow. I think you're right. I think it is just training. I think in Valorant, it's called the range. Yeah. I'm getting it confused with Valorant. In Valorant, it's called the range. Yeah, we're going to go train in Overwatch and check out some of these new characters, because there's at least 10 of them I've never seen before. Probably more. Probably 20. Oh no. We're fucked, boys. Anyways, this is our stream schedule for the next week. I'm looking forward to it. I appreciate y'all. Thank you for hanging out tonight. Sorry it was a short stream, but I wish y'all the best. Have a wonderful evening. And I'll see y'all later. Peace out, brothers.